Tough night tonight, Steve. A great game, but down the stretch they got the last shot, and John White's a great player, and he hit a big bucket.
Yeah, for sure. That was just seemed like it was tight the whole way. We finally popped it up a little bit there, and then just didn't make the plays down the stretch. That 3-minute mark, 2-minute mark that we needed to let them get back in it. We did some things right at the very end of the ball game. We worked on some late game situations today, and we did some things right, and they just matched us. So it was a tough way to lose. You
know, I've read all the numbers in the books about whether you foul or don't foul down the stretch, and if you make the free throw, you can foul again and all that kind of stuff. But that's kind of one of those things that happens. If you don't make the free throw, you can't foul. But it was still a great play by White just to come down and hit a jump shot at the top of the circle.
Yeah, Davis. Davis came down and hit that shot, and he's a terrific player. And we just, you just can't let him get a three at that point. 2-pointer would have, just sent it to overtime probably. We fouled with just under 5, which is kind of what we talked about doing, and then we got the ball into Jeff, which is what we had worked on. So we did some things right there. But they did a good job of fouling us right away. Like I said, put the pressure on us to make our free throws. So quite a bit of stuff going on there in the last few seconds of the ball game. But it was kind of that frustrating part was when we had a 6 or 8 point lead, probably an 8-point lead, I think, there, and just had a couple possessions where we didn't convert. Turned it over a couple times there. We were pretty good taking care of the basketball in the night, but down there late, we just got to take care of it and make sure we get shots.
I don't remember a game where there were 28 lead changes.
Yeah, it was just back and forth all night long, and they're a very, very good offensive team, and they showed it, and they made shots, and we didn't defend them well enough. We did some things right, did some things good enough. Got Jeff going a little bit in the second half there. He was in foul trouble, and Giovanni stepped up, as he often does late in the game, made a couple huge plays, stole it, basically the game on the line, what seemed like would be the game on the line, stole the ball there, got an offensive rebound back, and got an and one there late in the game. So there were a lot of good plays, but just came up one play short.
They're a good offensive team, but a lot of good offensive teams don't play defense. They played some defense tonight, didn't they?
They were working, yeah. They were working. They were switching everything. You looked out there, and both teams had a lot of guys at 6 foot 6'6" range in there, and both teams were switching a lot. And we drove the ball pretty well, pretty strong in the first half. We kept attacking down in there. Different guys stepped up. George was good again. Nick Allen was good. Austin, our bench stepped in and played some great minutes, and pretty balanced in terms of minutes and guys stepping in and contributing. Just couldn't pull it out.
Giovanni's game tonight overall, he had some big steals. You mentioned the one down the stretch. Played great defense, I thought, on both the guards that were in the game for the most part.
Yeah, he did. He did a good job. Very, very good job. Made some jump shots. Early in the game, we missed a lot as a group. Point blank, they weren't easy shots. They were contesting them, but we were driving it and just not converting in there and in the paint and on those drives in the first half. So, but this will be tough. This will be tough on our guys to see how they handle this one and bounce back. We've been on the other end of this quite a few times this year, and these games are always tough. All you're going to think about is that last play, that last possession, and if that ball bounces out, we feel great. It goes in, we feel terrible. That's just the nature of it.
Yeah, a good Friday practice, though. You've done a lot of good Friday practices this year, and you got one more before Old Dominion on Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to have to come in, and we won't be here long. Got to do some things. Old Dominion's really tough, kind of physical, kind of opposite of Charlotte in terms of big, giant, physical, strong guys, and they don't want as much pace as Charlotte wanted. They're going to guard us like crazy. They're going to execute their sets. They're a good team. It'll be a real tough physical matchup for us.
Thanks so much. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right, thank you.
Meep, meep.